So in this video, we are going to learn how to create contact in Brevo, which was formerly Sendinblue, for emails received in Gmail. Now suppose guys you run a product or a company and then you are receiving some new emails from your clients and customer on your regular basis. It can be some support emails, some queries or some sales data as well. Now you want that whenever you receive an email from your client or customer or a user or a lead on a particular email address in Gmail, you want to add that same person who sent you an email into Brevo as a new contact. So let me tell you, you can completely automate this process. So using this automation, whenever we are going to receive a new email in our Gmail account, automatically the user who has sent us the email will be added as a new contact in Brevo, which was formerly Sendinblue as you all know. Now, if you want to know how you can set up this automation, for that you just have to come with me to my screen.
So as you can see, here we are on Pabbly Connect's dashboard. Now to reach this dashboard, you will get a free sign-up link of Pabbly Connect in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can create your free Pabbly Connect account in just 2 minutes. After reaching to this dashboard, just click on Create Workflow and give this workflow a name. For example, I would like to name my workflow as Gmail to Brevo, or should we say Gmail to Sendinblue. So this Brevo was formerly Sendinblue. And then just click on Create after naming it. You can basically give any name of your choice. After creating a workflow, here you can see that in this workflow, you can see 2 different windows. First one is the trigger window and second one is the action window. So triggers and actions are basically those 2 concepts, those 2 principles on which this whole automation works on. Where the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. So let's begin with the trigger window. Now the idea here is, first we are going to connect a Gmail account with Pabbly Connect in the trigger window, so that all the emails which we are receiving on our Gmail account, each and every email will be received inside Pabbly Connect. And every time we receive a new email in Gmail, automatically the details of that email will be received inside Pabbly Connect, and this automation workflow will trigger every time we receive a new email. And with those details of a new email, we will get the details of the sender who has sent us the email. So we are going to send those senders details to Brevo, and we are going to add that same person in our Brevo as a new contact, as a new subscriber over here who has sent us the email. So what we are going to do, now to connect Gmail with Pabbly Connect, we will be using a feature, a module of Pabbly Connect that is called Email Parser. So here in this trigger window in Choose App, select Email Parser. After selecting Email Parser by Pabbly, here you can see that it has given us an email address. Now what we have to do, we have to actually add this email address in our Gmail account. And we are going to forward all the emails which we are receiving on our Gmail account on this email address given by Email Parser by Pabbly. So using this guys, whenever we are going to receive a new email in our Gmail account, Gmail is going to forward that same email to this email address, and then all the emails sent on this email address are received in our Pabbly Connect workflow. In this way, we can get the emails from our Gmail account inside Pabbly Connect. Now you must be thinking how you can actually add this email address in your Gmail account. So you just have to follow the help text given below over here. Just copy this email address from here, and after copying this, just go to your Gmail account. After coming to the Gmail account, click on this settings option and go to see all settings. After coming to this all settings page, here you can see an option of forwarding and POP/IMAP. Just select this option over here. And here at top, you can see this option of forwarding. Just click on this add a forwarding address button, and here it is asking us the email address to which we want to forward all the emails from our Gmail account. So here guys, we have to enter the exact same email address which Pabbly Connect gave us, given by Email Parser. Just copy it from here and then paste it over here. Then just click on Next. After clicking on Next, it is asking us for the confirmation. Just click on this Proceed button, and when we click on Proceed, here it is telling us that a confirmation code is been sent to the same email address which we have added as the forwarding email. That an confirmation email by Gmail is sent, a confirmation code is sent. Just click on OK over here. So the confirmation is sent on the same email given by Email Parser. And as we discussed, all the emails received on this email address which we have received inside Email Parser, the details of each and every email is received inside Pabbly Connect. So here guys, in our trigger window, you can see that we have received some response. And in this response, you can see all the details of this email. Here you can see the name of the person or name of the organization who has sent us the mail. So we have received an email from Gmail team and this is the email address. We will scroll down further and you can see some other details regarding this same email. Also here you can see a response of body text, and here in this body text section you can see the actual body of the email which we have received over here. So here in this body of the email you can see the confirmation code sent by Gmail team. Just copy this confirmation code from here from body text response, go to Gmail and then just paste it over here. And after pasting this, just click on verify over here. Now when we click on verify, we have successfully verified this email address given by email parser. Now just select forward a copy of incoming email to this email address. We have to select the exact same email address which we have just now added, given by email parser. Then just scroll down and click on save changes. And as we click on save changes, here you can see that it is showing us you are forwarding your emails to this email address. The exact same email address given by email parser. Now this means guys, we have successfully connected our Gmail account with Pabbly Connect in this trigger window using email parser. And we have forwarded all the emails receiving on our Gmail account to this email address given by email parser. Means every time we receive an email in our Gmail account, automatically the same email will be captured inside Pabbly Connect and this automation workflow could be triggered. So let's check it. We will just click on this recapture email parser response button and select yes over here. After selecting this, it will change to waiting for email parser response. Now what we have to do, from some other account, from some another Gmail account, we will be sending an email to this account which we have connected with Pabbly Connect. So I will just go to a new tab, change my Google account and we will go to Gmail over here. And from this account, we will be sending an email to our Gmail account. I'll just go to compose and I want to send the email to this account. So I'll just enter the email address. After entering the email address, let's add a subject line to this email as well. For example, this is a test email. This is the subject line I want to give. So here I have already written the email body. This is just a simple email which says, hello, we are just setting up this automation workflow in Pabbly Connect. Thank you, regards. So this is just a test email which we are going to send on our Gmail account from some other email address. Let's click on this send button. And as we click on send, this email is sent. And here on this our Gmail account which we have connected with Pabbly Connect, we will see within few seconds we are going to receive the email as well. So let's wait for a few seconds over here. And yes, here you can see that we have received a new email, the same email which we have just now sent with the same subject line. And here you can see this sender's name as well. So here guys, we have received an email on our Gmail account, the account which we have connected with Pabbly Connect. And now we will see the details of this exact same email which we have received will also be received inside Pabbly Connect. So we'll go to a Pabbly Connect workflow and yes, here you can see that we have received a response. In this response, you can see the details of the exact same email. Here you can see the same name of the person who sent the email. Here you can see the same email address from which we have received the email. Then you can see the subject line of this email as well. This is a test email, the same subject line which we have entered while sending this email. We will scroll down further and you can see some other details regarding this email as well. Like here you can see the date and time, that at what date and time this email was received and all the other details. Also you can see the body text of this email, and here in this body text section you can see the complete body of this email as well. This means the connection of our Gmail account and Pabbly Connect is working perfectly fine. And using this, whenever we are going to receive a new email on our Gmail account, automatically the details of that email will be received inside Pabbly Connect. Those emails will be forwarded to our Pabbly Connect account. Now after this, let's move to step 2. And in step 2, the person who has sent us the email, we want to add this person in Brevo. For that, we will just scroll down, come to our action window, and here in choose app, we will search for Brevo. Just select it. So Brevo was formerly Sendinblue and Sendinblue has rebranded itself now as Brevo over here. After selecting Brevo, in action event from the drop down, select the action event as create or update contact. Then just click on connect and select add new connection over here. Now here guys, we have to connect our Brevo account, our Sendinblue account with Pabbly Connect. And to make this connection, we have to enter the API key of our Brevo account. Now here you must be thinking how you can get this API key. So to get it, just go to your Brevo account and on the right top corner, you can see this profile option. Just click on it and from this drop down, go to SMTP and API. After coming to this page, just click on this API keys option and here you can see a list of all the API keys which we have created in our Brevo account. Click on this generate a new key button, give this key a name, for example, I'll name it as Pabbly, and click on generate. And now you can see that a new API key is generated. So let me change the name. This is a repetitive name. And yes, here you can see the API key is generated. Just copy this API key from here and then paste it over here in this Pabbly Connect's connection window. And then just click on save. Now as we click on save, we will see our Sendinblue account, our Brevo account will get connected with Pabbly Connect. After making this connection, the first thing it asks us is the contact email. That what is the email address of the person to whom we want to add as a contact in Brevo. So we have received the email address of the person who has sent us the mail, and we want to add the user who has sent us the email as a contact in Sendinblue. So what we have to do, from this trigger responses, from this responses which we have received in email parser from Gmail of a new incoming email, in those responses, we have received the email address of the sender. And we want to add this person with the same email address as contact. So what we have to do, we have to actually map this response of email address from this trigger response over here in this action step of Brevo in contact email field. Now here guys, the process of mapping is very simple. Simply click on this field, and here in this drop down, you can see a list of all the responses which we have received from email parser, basically from Gmail of a new email. And out of all of this, select this response of from address and map it over here. In this way, every user who is going to send us the email on our Gmail account, the user with the same email address will be added as contact in Sendinblue. After mapping the contact email, it is asking us for the list. That in which contact list in our Brevo account we want to add this new contact. And here in this dropdown, you can see all the contact lists which we have created in our Brevo account. Now here guys, out of all of them, I want to add this new contact in this list named as data101. So I'm going to select this list over here. After selecting the list, the next thing it asks us is update contact. That do we want to update contact or not? So if you select true with the same details, the contact will be updated. And if you select false, the contact will not be updated and it will create a new contact. So I will keep it false over here. Then it is asking us blacklist, reader, clicker, last name, first name, and all these details of the new contact which we want to add. So we haven't received the blacklist, readers, clicker, these details. And all of these details, all of these fields are also not mandatory, are not required. So you can ignore these fields. Then it is asking us for the last name and the first name of the new contact which we want to create. So we have received the full name of the user who has sent us the email in this display name response in trigger window. So whenever a user sends us an email, the name is also received with the details of that email. Now what we have to do, we have received a response of full name, but we have to split it into two parts of first name and last name. So let's do it. And to make this happen, we will be using a feature of Pabbly Connect that is called text formatter. So we will just scroll down, and before this Brevo step, just click on this add action step button over here. After this, here in choose app, search for text formatter. Just select it. And then in action event from this drop down, select the action event as split text. Then just click on connect. After clicking on connect, the first thing it asks us is text to split. That what is the text which we want to split. So we want to split this response of name of the person who has sent us the email. So we are going to map this response of name of the person over here in this text to split field. And guys, the process of mapping stays the same. Just click here, and from the drop down, select the response of name and it will be mapped. Then it is asking us for the separator. So we will be using space as the separator because we want to split the text before and after this space in this response. And then in segment index from this drop down, select all and click on save and send test request. After clicking on save and send test request, here you can see that we have received the response. And in this response, you can see two different responses of first name and last name. So using this text formatter, we have successfully separated the first name and the last name from this full name response. Now we have to map this response of first name and last name into the respective field of this Brevo action. But before that, we will just reconnect our Brevo account because we have added some new data, some new step before this Brevo step. So we'll just scroll down, click here, and this time from the drop down, from the responses of text formatter, we are going to map the response of last name in this field of last name. And we are going to map the response of first name in this field of first name. Then after that, it is asking us some other details to this, but we haven't received all of these details with the email. So you can ignore these details for now as they are not mandatory. And then just click on save and send test request. Now when we click on save and send test request, here you can see that we have received a response. And this response seems to be a positive response to us. This response shows that the data which we have mapped over here, basically the user who has sent us the email on our Gmail account, this same user has been added as a new contact in Sendinblue. So let's check it. We will go to our Brevo account, our Sendinblue account, and then we'll just go to this contact section. And yes, here you can see that the same user has been added as a new contact on our Brevo account. Here you can see the same name, also the same email address as well. This means the automation workflow which we have created using Pabbly Connect between Gmail and Brevo, this automation is working perfectly fine. And using this automation, whenever we are going to receive a new email in our Gmail account, automatically the user who has sent us the email will be added as a new contact in Brevo. So guys, not just these applications, you can connect plenty of other applications with Pabbly Connect. And one more important thing, you will find the clone link of this exact same workflow in the description box below. By clicking on that link, you can clone the same workflow into your own Pabbly Connect account and use this automation workflow for free. Also, let me tell you, Pabbly Connect offers you a free plan. And in this plan, you will get some free tasks every month into your own Pabbly Connect account. So if you want to try and test this automation, you can do it for absolutely free.
If you have any kind of doubts or queries, you can post them on forum.pabbly.com. So if this video was helpful to you, you can obviously like this video, comment down your suggestions, and don't forget to share it with others. So guys, that's it for today's video. Thank you. Have a great day.